Yo, what's up? Hello. Good evening. How you doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on the time in the country where you're joining us from. Come on, what's up? You good? Tonight is gonna be a special night because even the format of our live webinars has changed tonight. You know, we're trying new things, new stuff, testing new way of learning and boosting our speaking skills in English. So tonight is another special day. And we are having no special guest today because you are the special guest. You are the special guest. So there's no special guest today. No guest. You are the guest. You are the special guest because the tonight class is going to be very interactive. I'll be speaking with you, and we are going to be learning new phrases, new expressions that we can use to improve our speaking skills in English. And it will be life changing, life transforming for so many of you because there are new words that you're going to discover, words that you have never heard before, words and expressions and phrases that native English speakers actually use on a daily basis. Right. So, and at the end of it all, you are going to have the chance to practice here live because it doesn't make sense to be learning new words, new expressions without using them. Right. So, the goal for us tonight is not just to discover new words, the goal is to know how to use them and practice instantly. So, the first step of the live webinar is that I'm going to be uncovering to you guys the words, the phrases, the expressions that Americans use on a daily basis. And right after that, I'll give you the chance to come on stage and practice with me and with some other, some other students. So if you're up for that, let me know in the chat, let me know in the comment section. First, let me know where you are joining from. And then right after that, please let me know if you are ready for tonight's lesson because you will discover very nice expressions, good expressions, and useful expressions because that's also another mistake that most of the students actually make because I've been teaching English now for the past 6 to 7 years. So I've seen students right in different types, the bad, the good, and the ugly. So I know most of the mistakes that students make usually. And one of those mistakes is actually to start learning English by learning big expressions, right? You know, expressions that you don't use on a daily basis, and that's a waste of time, a waste of energy, and a waste of motivation. Because the thing is, when you start learning English by going and learning big expressions that you don't use on a daily basis, you will never have the chance to use those expressions. And it will become frustrating because when the time comes for you to speak with native English speakers, they'll be using expressions that they use on a daily basis, and you will not be able to talk back or to answer or to have a conversation with them. And in your mind, you'll be like, but I know expressions that are better than this expression that he is using right now. But the thing is, you don't know the expression that they use, in real life. So that's what we are going to work on today because it doesn't make any sense to know big word, big expressions without using them. So to the vocabulary in English is made up of thousands and millions of words. But how many of those words do you use on a daily basis? Not most of them, not all of them, right? So tonight we are going to discover expressions that you will need on a daily basis in real life conversations, okay, in real world. So expression that you can start using with your friends when you are chatting with them on WhatsApp, on I don't know, on Instagram, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, whatever, just name it, right? Not just expressions that you will know for the sake of knowing it. Okay, we are not just going to teach you expressions for the sake of knowing those expressions. No, we are going to teach you expressions that you need on a daily basis. So if you are ready, let me know in the chat section, in the comment section. Sorry, let me know if you are ready first, and then also the country that you are joining us from, the city where you are currently living. Come on, let us know. We have about 8 of you guys connected for now. And if you have friends, come on, share the link with them because tonight's lesson is going to be very, very full of value, full of insights, and many things that you will need in order to boost your speaking skills. So let us know in the chats. One, are you ready? If you're ready, just tap I am ready. And number two, the country that you are joining us from, because I told you tonight there is no special guest. You are the special guest. So, the lesson is going to be very interactive. Okay, I'll give you words, I'll give you expressions, I'll give you phrases, and I'll ask you to give me some example sentences in the chat in the comment section. And then at the end, I'll give you a topic, and we guys are going to discuss about that topic using the expressions that you would have learned during the first 30 minutes. So if you're up for that, let me know. Come on, you guys are sleeping. Do not sleep. We are here to practice. We are here to improve our speaking skills, right? And practice is what makes perfect, right? So if you don't practice, you're never gonna get it right. So tonight is a night of practice. Make sure that your fingers are ready to type. Make sure that you have your phone with you. Make sure that you are in a place where you can actually practice, because I'll share the words with you. I'll share the phrases and the expressions with you. And then right after that, we are going to practice. So let's get started with the very first expression. The first expression tonight is the expression I'm down for that. I am down for that. This is a very interesting expression that we use on a daily basis in English, right? The thing is, I want to share with you real things, because it doesn't make any sense to know plenty of words without using them. It doesn't make any sense to know thousands and thousands of vocabulary without using them. So the expression that I'll teach you tonight do not be expecting, big vocabulary. N'espérez pas de gros mots. En fait, il s'agit pas de ça, because if you know big words and you don't use them, it is a waste. It is a waste of your time, a waste of your energy, a waste of your motivation. And that's not what I want for you. And that's not what you want for yourself, right? So tonight we're going to do practical things. So the very first expression that I'm sharing with you guys is the expression I'm down for that. I am down for that. I am down for that. So who can guess the meaning of the expression I am down for that? To be down for something. All right, let me put it in the chat. I'm down for that. Yeah. When you are speaking with someone, you are asking the person a question, for instance, and maybe you have a girlfriend, okay? You are in a relationship and you guys want to go out, okay, with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and you are hesitating if you guys have to go to a Chinese restaurant or to a Brazilian or Italian food restaurant, and you make the suggestion to your girlfriend for the two of you to go to a Chinese restaurant, and she says, okay, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. So can you guess in the chats, what does it mean? Yeah, I can see Bernardine typing. It means I agree. That's excellent, Bernardine. That's perfect. That's just perfect. So I'm down for that ne veut pas dire je suis en bas pour ça. Ça ne veut pas dire non plus je suis couché pour ça. Parce que down, ça veut dire littéralement en bas, OK? Ou le niveau bas. So to be down for something doesn't mean to be at the zero level or on the ground level. No, it means to agree, okay, with what the person is suggesting. So Bernardine got it right. So can you guys give me an example sentence using I'm down for that? Just make sure you practice. Bernardine, it means I agree. That's perfect. That's excellent. But now you need to practice. You need to use it in a context, in a given context, in a specific context, okay, in a use case. So can you try to make a sentence using the words or the expression, or the words, the expression I'm down for that? Yes, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Try to practice using the expression I'm down for that. An example can be like, Bernardine is asking me, yeah, hello, Adam. Hello, hope you're good. This is my man from, I think he is in Saudi Arabia or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, big shout out to you. So let's come back to our topic. The first expression is I'm down for that. To be down for something, it means to agree, okay, with someone or with something. But now I need you to use it in a sentence. I need you to put it in a sentence, because that's how you're going to learn. Knowing the expression is not enough. Knowing the sentence is not enough. Knowing the phrase is not enough. You have to use it. You have to use it. Okay. The use that you make of a sentence is what will help you actually be able to speak confidently when you are facing someone. Yes, I can see Antonia Obula. Yeah, hello, Antonia. Thank you for your comment. That's very encouraging. Thank you for your nice word. She said it's so good. Thank you, Antonia. Let me just put it on the screen. Yes, Antonia Ubula. Special shout out to you, Miss Antonia. So glad to have you. So, Antonia, can you try to make a sentence with the expression "I'm down for that"? Bernardine says, when you say that you are down for something, it means that you agree with that thing. OK? Ça veut dire que tu es d'accord avec ce qu'on te propose, en fait. Donc, du coup, je voudrais que tu me fasses un exemple, que tu me donnes un exemple, pardon. I'd like you to give me an example sentence, okay, using "I'm down for that." If your sentence is correct, I'll just give you a thumbs up. And if it is not very correct, I'll also try to help you improve it, because that's the reason why we are here tonight, to make sure that we actually boost our speaking skills. So, to be down for something, ça veut dire être d'accord. Être d'accord. OK? Bernardine nous l'a dit. It means to agree with someone or with something. So, the expression is "I'm down for that." Par exemple, je propose I can see Roberto online, Roberto Agboton. Yo, hello Roberto, big shout out to you, special shout out to you. Peut-être que tu as faim, Roberto, ok? Tu me dis, d'accord, je dois manger quoi? Je prends une salade ou du riz, ok? Should I go for a salad or for rice? Et moi, je te dis, yo, you know what, Roberto? The other day, I visited a new restaurant, okay? And it's not far from here, and it is an Italian restaurant. So let's try it. Let's give it a try. And you say, okay, you know what, Ade, I'm down for that. C'est un exemple, en fait, concret. So this is what I need you to do. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. We always say it on this channel. The biggest enemy, okay, of your English is, the fact of being afraid of making mistakes. So do not be afraid of making mistakes. Your English doesn't have to be perfect. I told you, I always told you, it doesn't have to be perfect. And that is the reason why we are here. If your English was perfect, you wouldn't be here, right? If your English was, like that of those journalists from BBC or from, Al Jazeera News and all of that, there is no reason of you being here. So if you are here, it's because you want to improve. If you are here, it's definitely because you want to boost your speaking skills in English. So make sure you practice. Rassurez-vous de faire de donner des exemples en commentaire. C'est ce qui va vous aider à booster votre niveau en anglais, en fait. So to be down for something means to agree with someone or on something. But now I need an example sentence from one of you guys. Yeah, I just need you to give me a sentence, an example, so that I can be sure that you got it right. Okay, I can see a very nice example. I'm down for that pro speakers English session. Okay, yeah, that's fantastic. Incognito dev. I don't know who that person is. The person username incognito. So I cannot even guess who the person actually is. But yeah, that was a nice one, nice expression, nice sentence. I'm down for that pro speakers English session. Sorry. It could have been I'm down for pro speakers English session. Okay. Ou si vous mettez for that pro speakers English session, ça veut dire que vous parlez d'une session spécifique en fait. Donc, genre, je suis d'accord, ok, ou pour cette session spécifique de pro speakers. Alors que là, I'm not sure that you are referring to a specific English class, but just our general session. So I'm down for pro speakers English session. That's perfect. Interesting. Now let's move on and go to the second example, or the second phrase, or the second sentence that you need to boost your speaking skills in English. We have 12 of them to go through today. So make sure that you stay till the end and you stay to practice, because I told you that at the end, I'll give you the chance, the opportunity to come on stage, on the podium to practice. There will be a debate, a short discussion, and I'll need you to use the expression that you will be discovering today. So, expression number 2 is sounds good. Sounds good. Let me just put it in the comment section for you guys. Sounds good. Sounds good. Who can guess the meaning of sounds good? We are discussing, okay? And I tell you something, and you say, you know what, that sounds good to me. Sounds good. Sounds good. Est-ce que ça veut dire ça sonne bien? Ou j'aime bien ta voix, j'aime bien la mélodie de ton, enfin, genre de ta voix, j'aime bien le son que tu émets. Or what does that mean? We can guess the meaning. Sounds good. Yeah, I can see Neige Ibambida. Yeah, that's merveille. Hello, Miss Neige Ibambiba. Bon son. Yeah, we are close to the right sentence. That's very good. That's nice. Sounds good. Who else can try? Who else want to try? Sounds good. We are speaking, you and I, okay? For instance, I'm speaking with my friends, Nej Ibambiba, and I say, Nej, um, let's go to let's go to Paris next week. And she says, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. So I gave you, okay, a sentence, an example sentence. Now, can you try and guess the meaning of it? Est-ce que vous pouvez deviner la définition, la signification de sounds good to me? Sounds good to me. Bonne idée. Perfect. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Yeah. Bonne idée. Seems perfect. Excellent. That's it. Okay. Bonne idée. Seems perfect. Ça me va bien. Ça me va vachement bien, en fait. Sounds good to me. And yeah, Miss Melissa, hello. So very good. That's it. Okay. When someone says sounds good to me, it means that your idea or your proposal or your suggestion, okay, it seems perfect to them. It is a good idea for them. So sounds good to me. And you can also use it in a negative sentence, okay? When, for instance, je te fais une proposition et puis ça ne t'a pas l'air intéressant, you can say, doesn't sound good to me. Doesn't sound good to me. It doesn't sound good to me. It does not sound good to me. So you can use it in affirmative sentence, okay, by saying, yeah, that sounds good to me. That's perfect for me. And you can also use it in a negative sentence by saying that doesn't sound good to me. Like I don't like it. Okay, I don't think it's it works for me. So c'est valable dans les deux sens. And you can even use it in an interrogative, sentence by asking someone, does that sound good to you? Est-ce que ça te va bien? Est-ce que ça te convient? OK? Je te fais une proposition et puis je te demande, sounds good to you? Sounds good? Tu cours ou sounds good to you? Donc, you can use it in all the different, forms and versions that you want. So, sounds good by asking a question. Est-ce que ça te va? Est-ce que ça te convient? So, perfect. Now, the third example, let me check my note. Okay. The third sentence, sorry, is to be in denial. To be in denial. I think that's an easy expression, right? Because we have it also in French, to be in denial. What does that mean? Who can guess the meaning? To be in denial. To be in denial. To be in denial of something. To be in denial of something. Qui peut deviner la signification? Qui peut deviner la signification? Who wanna give it a try? Come on, don't be shy. Who wanna give it a try? Who is the first person that wants to give it a shot? That wants to give it a try? To be in denial. Let me explain it to you by giving you an example. To be in denial of of something. Yeah, I'll just write the full version of it. Okay, I'll give you the example of someone, okay, who's working in a company. The person has been working in a company for the past 10 years. Okay, la personne travaille dans une entreprise depuis 10 ans. And then that person has new colleagues, okay, who are freshers or who are, young graduates, de jeunes diplômés. So here, listen to the example that I'm giving to you guys. There's someone working in a company for the past 10 years, okay? And now that person has new colleagues who are young graduate. When we say young graduate, it means someone who has just finished, university very recently. Donc, quelqu'un qui vient de terminer les études. And because of the fact that, the first employee has been in the company for the past 10 years, he thinks that he is automatically better, okay, than the young graduate that have just joined the company. Avoir un déni, okay? On est très proche de ça. On est vraiment très proche de ça. We are very close of it. être dans le déni. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So let me keep going with my explanation. So the person thinks that just because the young graduates have joined the company, they are not better than him, right? And anytime the young graduate do a work or a task or complete a task, he'll be like, no, it's not good enough. Okay, it's not good enough. But when the boss, the MD, the general manager actually go through the work of the young graduate, okay, he will always congratulate that person. And your first employee, okay, who was actually in the company for the past 10 years, the boss would tell him that, this thing that you're doing is not up to par. Ce n'est pas, enfin, ce n'est pas au niveau, en fait. Donc, du coup, il est dans le déni et il refuse d'accepter ça. Pour lui, parce qu'il est dans l'entreprise depuis 10 ans, ça justifie le fait qu'il soit automatiquement meilleur, en fait, que les nouveaux employés qui viennent d'arriver. So, in that case, in that specific case, you say to be in denial. To be in denial. Un autre exemple, I have two friends, okay, Alex and Alex. Okay, so Alex is the boyfriend of Alex. No, Alex is the girlfriend. Sorry, Alex is a is a lady, right? So Alex is the girlfriend of Alex, right? And Alex actually thinks that Alex is really in love with her, but actually Alex is not. Alex is not really in love with Alex. I'm trying to, to give you very real life cases, real life examples. So Alex thinks that Alex is deeply in love with her, but actually he's not, because Alex has another, you know what I'm saying, right? I just don't want to use the word, but you guys get the meaning. So Alex is in love with someone else, and Alex is in love with Alex. So Alex is not in denial. Okay, she refuses to accept the fact that Alex doesn't love her. So in that case, okay, you use the word to be in denial. To be in denial. To be in denial. So that's it. Être dans le déni. Il y a Neige qui nous l'a très bien dit. So thank you, Neige. It means to be in denial. Être dans le déni. So always keep that example in mind. Alex is the girlfriend of Alex, but Alex is also in love with someone else. So Alex thinks that Alex is in love with her, but actually she is in denial because Alex doesn't love her. Alex loves someone else, Easy peasy. Super. Now let's move on to the third expression, which is I'm on it. I am on it. C'est une expression qu'on utilise au quotidien en anglais, en fait. C'est une expression dont vous aurez besoin tous les jours. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. It means I am on it, okay? Like your boss asks you to do a task, to do something, and the following day he calls you and say, hey, hello, John, what's up? You good? How far with the task that I asked you to do yesterday? And John will say, sorry, boss, I'm still on it. I am on it. I'm on it. Who can guess the meaning of the sentence I'm on it? It's an expression that we use daily. Like I use it literally every single day in English. Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. When you're working on a project and someone calls you to check up on you and to make sure to try to check if you are really working on the task or not. And you say, yo, come on, I'm still on it. I'm on it. J'y suis. Yeah, fantastic. That's excellent. Thank you, Nej. Is Nesh the only person connected? No, she's not alone. You guys are 14 of you right now. So make sure you practice. Do not be afraid of practicing, okay? Do not be afraid of practicing. J'y suis. Very good. J'y travaille sur ça. Thank you, Roberto. Yeah. Let's keep it coming. Exactly. Excellent. So Nesh says, j'y suis. That's fantastic. Roberto says, j'y travaille sur ça. Je travaille sur ça. That's perfect. That's, excellent. Bernardine says, I'm working for that. I'm working on that. That's excellent, Bernardine. Thank you. It's correct. I think, yeah, it's correct, Nej. It means I'm on it, okay? It means I'm still working on it. 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 Je suis toujours en train de bosser là-dessus. So, c'est une expression qu'on utilise au quotidien, en fait. Vous avez besoin de ça. You need it. You need it. Antonia, she's asking Neige to go slowly. Apparemment, Neige est trop rapide pour les autres. Donc, Antonia demande à Neige de patienter avant de répondre. Nice one, interesting. Yeah, Miasu, interesting. Je suis déçu. That's perfect. That's interesting. That's je suis en train. Forzian, yo, hello, Forzian. Special shout out to you. She said Beninese. Okay, elle est béninoise. Interesting. Big shout out to you, Forzian. Je suis en train. Je suis en train de travailler là-dessus. Excellent. That's it. Excellent. Je suis là-dessus. Miatsu, special shout out to you. She's my colleague. Send you greetings. So fantastic. When you say I'm on it, it means that you are still working on that, on that task. Vous êtes toujours en train de travailler sur le sujet en question ou sur le dossier et puis vous n'avez pas encore fini en fait. So let's move on to the next expression, which is very simple. C'est une expression très simple en fait. Très simple. Et c'est un truc que je veux que vous commenciez à utiliser dès ce soir même, right? Right from today. Okay? And the expression goes like this. For real? For real? For real? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. For real? For real? That's it, okay? It's not complicated. It's not, hard to use. It's something that you can start. Oh my goodness, Nej, you are killing it. You are killing it. You're on fire. She is on fire. Nej is on fire. Come on, guys. Are you guys sleeping? Do not sleep. Do not sleep. Yeah, that's it. Sérieux? For real, ça veut dire sérieux. Donc, it's like we are speaking, okay? And let me give an example. What's the name of that guy again? President Donald Trump. Yeah, let me take his example. Donald Trump. Okay? It's like I'm speaking with Nej, okay? And I say, hey Nej, are you aware of the fact that Donald Trump says he want to become a pope? And Nej is surprised and she'll be like, for real? For real? Donc, je demande à Nej si elle est au courant du fait que Donald Trump veut devenir pape parce que c'est une rumeur qui a circulé hier, je crois. J'espère que vous êtes, you guys are up to date. You guys are, have current information. So I tell Nej, I ask Nej, hey, Nej, you good? Are you aware of the fact that Donald Trump wants to become the next pope? And she'll be like, for real? For real? So, sérieux? That's perfect. And Roberto, yeah, pour de vrai? Parfait. Excellent. That's excellent. Pour de vrai? So, yeah, Nej, you're on fire. You are definitely on fire. You are definitely on fire. So, fantastique. Donc, c'est une expression que vous pouvez aussi commencer par utiliser dès ce soir. En fait, c'est rien de compliqué. C'est rien de compliqué. Et comme je vous l'ai expliqué à l'entame de la session, l'idée n'est pas d'apprendre de grosses expressions, de gros vocabulaire soutenus que vous n'allez pas utiliser au quotidien. Non, je vais vous enseigner ce soir 12 expressions que vous pouvez utiliser chaque jour, en fait, à travers les messages, à travers les discussions avec des gens au quotidien, parce que c'est ce qu'on utilise qui reste. Because in English, there is a saying that goes and says that use it or lose it. Use it or lose it. Use it or lose it. I'm putting it in the comment section for you guys. Use it or lose it. Use it or lose it. So, c'est ça la théorie que nous utilisons chez Pro Speakers, en fait. C'est de use it or lose it. Ça veut dire quoi? C'est soit vous utilisez une expression que vous apprenez, ou soit vous ne l'utilisez pas et puis vous la perdez, en fait. Elle va partir, elle va s'en aller. Donc, du coup, les expressions que je vous montre ce soir, ce sont des trucs à utiliser au quotidien, en fait. OK? It's either you use it or you are gonna lose it. And I don't want you guys to lose it. So that's why I'm inviting you to practice in the chat and start using those expressions from now on. Fantastic. So let's keep it going. Yeah, we have Miao who also gave us her own definition, which is seriously. Fantastic. For real, it means seriously. Seriously, sérieux. Est-ce que, enfin, yeah. And we have Melissa who's coming late. Yeah, but Melissa, nice one. I'm down for that job. Fantastic. And we have Antonia. Really? Exactly. For real, it also means, really. Fantastic. But really is actually two L's, right? R-E-A-L-L. Interesting. So let's keep it going. The next expression that I want to give you guys is the expression I'm in. C'est juste deux mots. I'm in. OK, I'm in. Qui va me donner la définition de cette expression sans même que je vous donne un exemple, en fait, pour que vous puissiez deviner le sens. I'm in. I'm in. When you tell someone that you are in, what does that mean? J'y suis. Nej, j'y suis. OK? Who else want to try? Nice one. Nej. We just want to give us another example. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. Peut-être que vous êtes en train de préparer vos nuits de noces ou, je sais pas, votre lune de miel avec votre bien-aimé, votre dulciné. Et puis, vous lui, vous lui proposez, par exemple, d'aller, je sais pas, à Madagascar, à Marrakech, I don't know, aux îles Caraïbes et tout. And you ask the person, are you in? And the person said, yes, I'm in. Yes, I'm in. Yes, I'm in. I'm in. Est-ce que ça veut dire je suis dedans? Je suis à l'intérieur de la salle? Ou qu'est-ce que ça veut dire selon vous? I'm in, to be in. Are you in? Yes, I'm in. Are you in? No, I'm not. I'm not in. So I'm in. What does that mean? What does that mean? Who wanna try? Who wanna try? Don't be shy. Do not be shy. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Practice makes perfect. Je suis partant. Excellent. 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 That's fantastic. Je suis partant. I mean, vous voyez, ça n'a rien à voir en fait parce que littéralement, to be in, literally, it means like, it sounds like you are into something, like you are inside of a room, but you know, that's not the meaning. C'est pas je suis à l'intérieur d'une salle. Non, 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 c'est pas ça en fait. Ça veut juste dire je suis partant ou je suis partante en fonction de votre genre. So, yeah. To be in, it means to agree with someone, okay, on the, with the suggestion that they are making. So, yeah, interesting. I'm in, ça veut dire je suis partant ou je suis partante. Je suis partant ou je suis partante. I'm in, to be in. So, vous pouvez aussi l'utiliser à la forme interrogative. You ask someone a question or you make a suggestion to someone and you ask the person, are you in? Are you in? Es-tu partant? Are you in? Es-tu partant ou es-tu partante? Donc, voilà. Et tu peux dire yes, I'm in. Oui, je suis partant. Or no, I'm not in. Je ne suis pas partant. I'm not in. I'm not in. So, yeah, interesting. Antonia Obula, she came a little bit late. She said, je suis dans. No, it's not je suis dans. C'est je suis partant. OK? Je suis David. Excellent. Excellent. Je suis David. Mr. Incognito Dev. I think I can guess who that person is. Je peux deviner c'est qui cette personne. But yeah, Incognito Dev. Je suis David. Excellent. That's perfect. Excellent. So, to be in, ça veut dire être David. To be in, ça veut dire être David. Antonia Obola, to be in, ça veut dire être David. Incognito Dev, ça veut dire être David. Melissa, to be in, it means, to agree with someone, je suis David. Nej, it means je suis David. Miasu, special shout out to you, it means je suis David. Roberto, yeah, je suis pour. Excellent. Je suis pour. On peut aussi le dire, je suis David, je suis pour. Antonia, yeah, excellent. Je suis pour. Parfait. And Nej, tu reçois des, you're receiving accolades from Antonia. Tu reçois des félicitations de Antonia. Good, Nej, yeah. Nej, you're on fire, yeah. Keep it going, keep it going. So, une autre expression que je vais partager avec vous, c'est l'expression. L'expression, elle est un peu longue, mais intéressante. To get ripped off. To get ripped off. This is a little bit hard, yeah. That's a little bit hard. C'est un peu dur. C'est un peu dur. To get ripped off. To get ripped off. What does that mean? I'll give you, pay attention, okay, to the story that I want to tell you. To get ripped off. They said I'm down. You're a little bit far from that, okay? So it hurts for me. To get ripped off. Je vais vous expliquer ça à travers, je ne vais pas vous donner la signification en français, clairement, non, mais je vais vous l'expliquer en anglais, je vais vous raconter une histoire en anglais, et puis suite à l'histoire, vous me direz si vous comprenez, si vous pouvez deviner le sens de to get ripped off ou pas. It's not it's not a true story. Ce n'est pas une vraie histoire, s'il vous plaît. Ce n'est pas une vraie histoire. It's not a true story, okay? It's just, a fictive, okay, story. It's a fictional story. It's a fictional story. C'est une fiction. I started dating a girl. J'ai commencé par sortir avec une meuf, pardon. I started dating a girl 2 weeks ago, okay? And we agreed to go on a restaurant. Sorry. So we went to a restaurant and it was my favorite restaurant, okay? And I loved their meal. I loved their food in that restaurant. And I took her out. We went to that restaurant with a lady, okay? And the food was good. The food was delicious. It was extremely interesting, right? I ate well, she also ate well. We were all satisfied. On était tous satisfaits de leur plat. So when the bill came, lorsque la note est venue, la facture est venue, because it's a restaurant, okay, that I used to go to, okay, it's my favorite restaurant. I know that restaurant and I know their prices. Je connais leur tarif normalement. So I know how much, okay, that would have cost us. Maybe, for instance, 50 euros, okay, for the meal. But when I asked the waiter to send me the bill, the waiter, lorsqu'on dit the waiter en anglais, ça veut dire le serveur, okay? Le serveur, le serveur. So when we finished eating, I asked the waiter to send me the bill. And when he sent the bill was 80 euros. But normally it is supposed to be 50 euros, right? But the bill that it showed me was 80 euros. And I was surprised and I was like, come on. I was surprised, but I didn't want to embarrass myself and I didn't want to embarrass the lady who was next to me because it was our first date, okay? And I wanted to play the right guy, the cool guy, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be, to look off, okay? So, and I was surprised, okay? I was surprised, but I didn't want to embarrass myself or embarrass the lady. And I paid the bill. I paid the 80 euros, knowing that it is supposed to be just 50 euros. And we left the restaurant, the lady and I. Okay. When we left the restaurant, she was like, yo, are you good? Is everything okay? And I was like, yeah, everything okay. I'm fine. I'm perfect. She was like, no, I can see that you are, a little bit off. What's the problem? And I was like, did you enjoy the food? Je lui ai demandé si elle a aimé la nourriture. And she was like, yeah, the food was good. It was amazing. And I told her that the food was also good to me. I love it because it's my restaurant. It's my favorite restaurant. The food was good, but the bill, okay, was more expensive than what I had to pay. So I got ripped off, or I was ripped off. The waiter ripped me off, or bien I got ripped off, or I was ripped off. And the lady was like, no, Ade, you're a cool guy. You're a gentleman, okay? And I enjoy the food. I love the restaurant, but I don't love the fact that you got ripped off. I don't love the fact that you were ripped off. So let's walk back. Let's go back into the restaurant and collect our money back. And I was like, really, for real? Do you want to do that? Are you sure we can do that? Do you want us to do that, to walk back into the restaurant and collect the money? And she was like, yeah, let's do it. I mean, so we went back to the restaurant and we met the boss of the restaurant, and that man, had to pay us back. So now, can you guess the meaning of the expression to get ripped off? Est-ce que vous pouvez deviner le sens? Se faire arnaquer ou escroquer. Oh my goodness, that was excellent. That's excellent. Kudos. Kudos. Interesting. Excellent, Neige. So, to get ripped off veut dire se faire arnaquer ou se faire escroquer. So I got ripped off and I didn't want to speak because of love, because of, it was my first date. Je mangeais l'amour, donc je voulais pas donner l'impression que je m'étais fait arnaquer. Bref, c'est pas une vraie histoire, c'est une histoire montée de toutes pièces. Interesting. So to get ripped off means to to pay more than you have to, right? To pay more than you have to. Yeah, Bernardin, thank you. Se fait arnaquer, thank you, Neige. Être refusé. No, Melissa, it's not être refusé. It is, se fait escroquer, okay? The person maliciously, makes you pay more than you have to actually. So, interesting. Your story helped me a lot. I'm glad you love the story, Neige. Interesting. All right, so on va continuer avec la prochaine expression. Let me check my note. Yeah, and give you a very simple expression. L'expression suivante, c'est to give it a try. C'est une expression très facile. To give it a try. What does that mean? Who wants to give it a try? Who wants to give it a try? Who wants to give it a try? To give it a try. To give it a try. Do you want to give it a try? Do you want to give it a try? To give it a try. To give something a try. To give something a try. Je vais vous donner un exemple qui peut peut-être vous aider à deviner le sens de l'expression. Ce n'est pas forcément une vraie histoire, c'est aussi une histoire montée de toutes pièces. I want to buy a car. Okay, it's just an example, but God, listen to my prayer. Hear my prayer. Come on. I want to buy a car. Okay, and I need to I need to have my driving license. I need to have my driving license. Driving license, ça veut dire permis de conduire. Okay, I need to have my driving license, and I registered to a school. Okay, to go in, and pass my exam and take my exam. Sorry, and I don't have my driving license yet, but I have a friend of mine who has a car. Okay, et je vais tester sa voiture. So that friend comes to me, okay, and maybe his name is Eric, son nom c'est Eric, et me dit, et je lui dis, pardon, yo, Eric, can I actually give your car a try? Can I try it out? Est-ce que je peux J'étais sur le point de sortir le mot en français, but no. To give it a try, it means to try to do something. Okay, to try to do something to assess, to check if you are good at it or not. Okay, so to give something a try. Let me give it a try. Or do you want to give it a try? Yeah, you said it's donner l'essai. Enfin, c'est l'expression donner l'essai qui m'embêtait un peu. Essayer, ok, faire un essai, ok, to give it a try, faire un essai, se donner des chances, yeah, why not, interesting, essayer un truc, laisse-moi essayer, excellent, Dirk, modeste by me, big shout out, special shout out to you, come on, glad to see you, special shout out to you, Dirk, modeste by me, yeah, laisse-moi essayer, excellent, laisse-moi essayer, let me give it a try, se donner des chances, c'est ça, ok, perfect, essayer, okay, yeah, essayer en fait. So when I give you an expression, okay, and I ask you to give it a try, to give me an example sentence, okay, je vous demande d'essayer en fait. Yeah, yeah, so that's it, easy peasy. To give it a try means essayer, interesting. Alors, if you guys have questions, feel free, okay, to let me share your questions with me in the chat. N'hésitez pas à partager vos questions avec moi dans les commentaires. Let me try. Yeah, Roberto, excellent. Let me try. Excellent. Fantastic. Fantastic. So let's move on to the next expression, which is that works for me. That works for me. That works for me. That works for me. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Ça travaille pour moi, c'est ça? Because work means travailler. That works for me. When you see that something works for you, what does that mean? What does that mean? That works for me. Oh my goodness,Nej, you are definitely on fire. That works for me. Yeah, it means ça marche. Ça marche. Ça marche. Ça marche. So interesting. That works for me. C'est bon pour moi. Ça marche pour moi. Ça me va. OK, des trucs comme ça. So that works for me. Yeah, Bernardine, interesting. That works for me means ça marche pour moi. So guys, as you can see, it's these are not big English. These are not big expressions, no, but they are things that you need on a daily basis. Ce sont des expressions qu'on utilise, OK, au quotidien, en fait. Ce sont des expressions qu'on utilise vraiment au quotidien. So, interesting. I'll give you the last one, and right after that, we are going to go on to the debate section. Donc, je vais partager le lien, je vais vous inviter, je vais partager le lien du studio dans les commentaires. Ceux qui sont prêts, ceux qui sont chauds, vont venir sur scène, on va pratiquer un peu en anglais, on va débattre d'un sujet, un sujet hyper passionnant. Vous allez donner vos idées, il n'y a pas de bonne ou mauvaise réponse, c'est vraiment pour pratiquer, en fait, c'est pour mettre en pratique les expressions que vous avez découvertes aujourd'hui. Et si vous faites de petites erreurs, je pourrais vous corriger en live. Et voilà, en fait, parce que l'idée, c'est de pratiquer. OK, practice makes perfect. And the more you practice, the more you're going to be perfect, right? Or the more you're going to get better. So I'll give you the last expression right now, right away. And after that last expression, I'll give you the topic of the debate, and you guys are gonna come, on board on the studio to practice with me. Yeah, Miasu sounds good to me. Exactly. That sounds good to me. So we'll see un synonyme de that works for me. Fantastic. I didn't see it that way, but yeah. So sounds good to me is a synonym for that works for me. Okay. Now the last expression of today is no worries. So this is an expression that we use every single day, and it's an easy expression that you too can start using from today. C'est une expression hyper facile que vous pouvez aussi commencer par utiliser dès aujourd'hui. So, no worries. Who can guess the meaning of no worries? Who can guess the meaning of no worries? It's not complicated. It's very easy, right? T'inquiète pas. Excellent, Roberto. Excellent. I love it. I love it. I love it. Come on. Nej, where are you? Roberto was faster than Nej this time around. Yeah. Roberto, excellent. T'inquiète pas. You defeated Nej this time around. Tu étais plus rapide que Nej cette fois-ci. Yes, ne t'inquiète pas, Nej, that's it. Ne t'en fais pas, Miasu, perfect, excellent, that's it. Dirk, modeste, pas de souci, ne t'en fais pas, no worries. Herve, excellent, ne t'inquiète pas, that's it. Yeah, interesting. So when you say no worries, it means no problem, okay? It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Genre, c'est pas un souci, en fait. It's not a big deal. So, no worries. Ne t'inquiète pas. So, it's an expression that you can use when someone is apologizing for doing a little mistake. For instance, you have a date with your girlfriend. J'utilise beaucoup d'exemples de petites amies ces temps-ci là. I don't know why, but let's assume, okay, that you have a date, okay, with your wife or with your husband, okay, and the person actually comes late to the date. La personne vient en retard, ok? Et elle est embarrassée, en fait, ok? Elle est désolée et tout ça. Elle commence par dire, I'm sorry for coming late. I apologize for coming late and all of that. And you say, you know what? No worries. No worries. No worries. Okay, so these are expressions that you can start using from today and from right now, actually. OK, maintenant, c'est l'heure du débat, l'heure de la vérité a sonné. Bang, bang, bang. L'heure de la vérité a sonné. On va passer, vous allez passer en live pour ceux qui le désirent et je vous encourage vraiment à venir en live. La fois dernière, on avait 9 personnes qui étaient intéressées en fait pour venir en live. Donc, du coup, ce sera premier venu, premier servi. On avait 9 personnes qui étaient intéressées. J'ai envoyé le lien. I just dropped the link, OK, in the comment section. C'est une thématique hyper simple, OK, en fait, sur laquelle chacun pourra donner son idée. So, I dropped the link, OK, of the live in the comment section. Yeah, Neige, you can join with your video or without video, but we need the audio. On a besoin du son, on a besoin de l'audio. Donc, it is compulsory for you to turn on your mic, but the video, you can turn on the video or not. Okay, is, just whatever you want. La vidéo, vous pouvez venir sur le live avec ou sans vidéo. Ça n'embête pas, ça gêne pas. Il n'y a pas mort d'homme. Par contre, il faut absolument l'audio pour qu'on puisse vous entendre. So, yeah, I'm still waiting for you guys to join. Just click on the link. Let me share it again in case some of you didn't see it. In case you didn't see it, you can join. You can just click on the link and it will ask you to log in, I think using your Facebook details or your YouTube details and all of that. So just click on it and we are going to have a debate because the goal of these sessions is for you guys to practice, okay? Le seul moyen pour améliorer votre anglais, c'est à travers la pratique, en fait. C'est vraiment à travers la pratique. And don't be afraid of practicing. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. I always say it here, and I'll always keep saying it. The biggest mistake you can make is to be afraid of making mistakes. Let me take it again. When you are learning English, the biggest mistake that you can make is to be afraid of making mistakes. So do not be afraid of making mistakes. No. Don't be afraid of making mistakes, okay? Don't be afraid of making mistakes. En anglais, il y a une citation qui dit que the journey of, I don't know, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Voilà, j'en paraphrase. Une aventure ou un voyage de 1000 km, un truc comme ça, commence par un premier pas. Okay, so your level doesn't have to be perfect. Your English doesn't have to be perfect. Your English does not have to be perfect, okay? But just come, okay? Just join the live and we are going to speak. We are going to practice live. And if you guys make mistakes, I'll correct you, okay? Je vais vous corriger très gentiment et vous allez apprendre. And if you don't make mistake, I'll clap for you and that'll be the end of tonight's live session. So still waiting for you guys. Come on, are you afraid? Nej, where are you? Mialsu, where are you? Ervo, Jorisset Tonino, where are you? Come on, join the live. Just click on the link. Dirk, Modeste, by me, where are you? I need you on board. Come on. Miasu, I need you. Roberto, I need you on board. Bernardine, yeah, where are you? Just click on the link. Click on the link. Antonia Obula, I need you to join the live right now. Incognito Dev, I need you too on board. I need you on the studio. Melissa Punu, we need you. Just come on. Join the live. Roberto Agboton, yeah. Antonia Obula, clique on the link. Et si vous rencontrez de difficultés ou de soucis techniques, n'hésitez pas à me dire dans les commentaires aussi. Je pourrais peut-être, I can give you a hand. Et c'est une autre expression aussi à garder. To give someone a hand, ça veut dire, to help the person or to assist the person. Assister une personne, venir en aide à quelqu'un, en fait. So, if you guys are having issues connecting, I can give you a hand. Come on, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you online. Just click on the link. And I'll add you to the scene. Yeah, we have the first person. On a le plus courageux qui est déjà là. We have Dirk Modeste by me. Yo, hello, Dirk. What's up? Good evening.
Good evening, Ade. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. And you, how are you?
I'm fine too.
How was your day?
Oh, great. I really like it. Thanks very much for all those expressions.
Yeah,
They
it's
were
always
very useful.
always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. Yeah, we have Neji Bombiba. Come on,
Yeah.
Nej. What's up? Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, how are you?
Hi.
Okay, how was your day?
Fine. What about yourself?
Yeah, it was good. It was fantastic. It was supposed to be a public holiday, but I worked a lot today, but I can complain. It was a very interesting day for me. Yeah, I have brought Jethro. Yeah, hello, Jethro. Good evening.
Oh, good evening, bro.
Yeah, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. How was your day?
Yeah, my day was fantastic, was excellent. And you, how was your
Okay.
day?
Oh, thank God.
Interesting. So glad to have you. We had you last week. You were connecting,
Yes,
you joined us last week, and I'm so happy to have you back again today.
and I'm back today, but I'm not the first one. I'm seeing two other
Yeah, yeah,
people,
yeah,
so
you're not the first one today.
I'll let them start. Or what's the topic of the debate?
Yeah, let me add Mr. Achu. Sorry, let me add Mr. Achu.
Okay.
Mr. Achu, good evening. How are you? Hello, Mr. Achu.
Yes, good evening. Good evening, all. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good, Mr. Achu, and you, how are you?
I'm fine too.
How was your day?
Yeah, great. I hope the
Oh,
same for everybody here.
yeah, it was a fantastic day. Were you at work today?
Okay, today is a 1st May. This is a holiday. Then
Okay.
I stay all the day at home, and I have joined some friend on WhatsApp. We have discussed, and as I got your WhatsApp message according to the live on
Yeah.
YouTube. I returned quickly back home to join to the live. Then I'm so happy to have you too.
Oh, that's interesting. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Achu. That was so nice. Yeah, that's kind
Thank
of
you.
you. And we are glad to have you. So we have Diek Modest by me, who was the first one to join. We have Nesh Ibambiba. We have Bro Jethro Ojo. And we have Mr. Achu. So we are going to start right now, okay? There is no right or wrong answer to the question of tonight, okay? Il n'y a pas de vraie ou de mauvaise réponse, en fait, okay? We just need you guys to practice. And if you use, okay, some expression that I need to correct, I'll make sure I take note of them. And, okay, at the end of your speech, I'll make sure I'll let you know what needs to be corrected and all of that. So don't be afraid, don't be shy, let it out. Que ça coule, en fait, que ça sorte naturellement. Donc, so...
Yeah.
C'est un sujet qui divise, c'est un sujet qui fâche. But I'll ask you the question. We have Bernardine. I'll add Bernardine to the scene. And I think that will be the last person, the very last person. And then we're going to get started. So hello, Mr. Bernardine. How are you? Hello, Bernardine.
Hello, Ade. I'm great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good too. How was your day?
Yes, my day was fantastic.
Okay. All right. So tonight we're going to have a debate on a very interesting topic, which goes like this: Can school make you rich? Can school make you rich? And if you have kids, do you think that you will send them to school? Because there are people who take examples of Mark Zuckerberg, okay, examples of Steve Jobs, people who dropped out of school. To drop out of school, ça veut dire abandonner les cours en fait. To drop out of school. So they always give examples of people who dropped out of school and now they are billionaires, okay, in dollars, billionaires in euros, billionaires, in pound sterling. They are making money. So people use they take that example and they say, school is nothing. Like school doesn't make you rich, so school is useless. So do you guys think that school is really useless, or do you think that you should give it all, that you should invest like all your time, all your energy, all your effort on going to school and graduate from school and then wait for a job in order to to be rich, make sure that you actually make it in life? So that's the question out there today, and I want to hear from Dick Modest by me first, and then it will be the turn of Nej, and then Jethro, Mr. Achu, and then Bernardine at the end. So Dick, if you're ready, let's get the ball rolling. Come on, the floor is yours. Hello, Dirk. Are you still around?
Sorry, please. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, sure, we can.
Okay, it's kind of crashing by my side, but yeah, it stops now. So I guess I can start. Okay, so
Sorry, I
Coach
don't hear
Abby,
you
can I start?
clearly. I don't hear
Hello.
you clearly, please.
Yeah, Dirk, can you try to speak up a little bit, please?
Okay. I was asking if you like if you are hearing me.
We are having hard time hearing you, but it's not that clear, but we can try.
Or okay. Let me move from where I am and see if it
Okay,
will
then I
get
think
better.
in order not for us to waste time, I'll give the floor to Nej or to whoever is ready. That person start, and then when Dick will be ready, then he can join us again. So Nej, are you ready
Okay,
to
perfect.
start?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go.
So I know I will make many mistakes.
No worries.
Sorry. But for me, I think school doesn't make you rich. It provides the basis of a society, but it doesn't make you rich. But also, I think it's still important to go school to learn. That's all I think. I have
Uh,
many things to fa- I have many things to speak, but my English is so bad.
No, we don't want your English to be perfect. Okay, we want that bad English because I have a coach. Okay, at Pro Speakers we have many coaches, and one of them usually saying that if you want to speak good English tomorrow, you have to start speaking your bad English today.
Yeah,
Okay, did you get it? If you want to speak good English tomorrow, then you have to start speaking your bad English today. So don't
yeah.
worry. Okay, even if your English is not good, just try to speak as much as you can.
Thank you. But I think that is all for me.
Ok, interesting. Pour le premier tour de table, je te laisse comme ça et on va revenir encore à la charge. Yeah, bro, Jethro, now it's up to you.
Okay, thank you for giving me the floor. Uh, uh, for me, school doesn't make a person anyone rich, but school has Nes has said before, like school gives you the basis to embrace life, like to embrace the journey of life and to try to make a better living. So I like one. There's this there is like there's the English saying like school education is not a scam, because nowadays we like when you listen at some motivational speakers, they try to they try to divert people from education, like from by saying that no, we don't have to go to school before being rich, and they give examples of like many, I don't know, many billionaires that that are rich, even though they have dropped out of school. But for me, education is not a scam. Education gives you, like, it opens us many doors that a person without going to school will not like you. Through education, you can access to places that you may not uh you like you may not
Have the
be
chance to
able.
go. Yeah.
Come again, please.
Places that you may never have the chance, okay, to access.
Oh yes, thank you. So for me, that's it. We have to educate ourselves by always possible. It's not only by going to school,
Okay.
but by always possible. We have to get education. So for me, education is the thing. But education starts with school. But
Okay.
education starts at home and then school. And when you get all those education, you have to further your education and
All right.
get knowledge that can open the world for you. So that's what I have to say for now, and I will let other people give their take on it. Yes.
Interesting. So from what I
Mm.
can understand, okay, your take on that subject is that education is important, but school is not that important. Like education is the most important thing, not school, actually, right?
No, education is important, and like education starts with school, right?
Okay.
We get education at home and then school, and when you get all those education, you have by yourself to further the education and get like, but school is very important
Okay, let me
because
ask you a quick question, please. How
yes.
far can you go in school? Like, do you think it is worth it to go and do a master's degree nowadays, to go for a PhD nowadays? I don't know. How far do you think okay people should go today?
I think it depends on everybody's like,
Okay.
and everybody vision of of the world. So you may not need to go till the PhD before getting your like your daily
Right.
bread, or
Yeah.
yes, but education is important.
All
So
right.
let's put it let's put it like that, and then I will think about your question and come back.
All right, no problem. Interesting.
Okay.
And guys, if
Yes.
you have questions, okay, or to those or for those sorry who are on stage, feel free to drop them off in the comment section. Donc, si vous avez des questions à ceux qui sont sur le podium, n'hésitez pas à les laisser en commentaire et tout en fait. So, Mr. Achu, it's up to you. And I can see Isabel in the building. Yeah, hello, Miss Isabel Devono. Mr. or Miss Manuel Kwaku. I don't know if it's Mr. or Miss. I don't know. Sorry. So, hello. Special shout out to you. And Razak, good evening. Special shout out to you. Mr. Achu, yeah, it's up to you.
Okay, thank you to give me the floor. Your question is that if school can help you to be rich.
Yeah,
That
that's the
is,
question.
that is the, okay. I think school will give you the skills to catch up the life, or to catch the opportunity of the life of the okay of the life first, because to take my example, uh, I'm from Africa country. If I didn't go to school, I can't know how to speak French or English. I'm not a native in France or United States. Then it's schools who helped me to know these languages. Then from that, I can go overseas or to go abroad to learn another things to impact my skills. Then if I didn't go to school, okay, I don't know how okay, by which magic I can become rich, because for nowadays you have to know how to use computer, how to use many things that you are obliged to learn that from your skills having from school. Then as we are how can I say, we have a different vision. I think from your ability or your capacity from get by getting something from schools helps you to know how to make combination to get your part of the word. That
Wow.
is my own view.
Wow,
Thank you.
that's insightful. C'est perspicace. Interesting. Nice one, Mr. Archo. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now I'll give the floor to Bernardin. After Bernardin, we're gonna have Miss Isabel, and then Manuel Kwaku, and then Razak Bukor. Yeah, Bernardin, it's up to you.
Okay, thank you to give me the floor. So, from my perspective about the topic, I think education or school is important, but is not so much important if you want to be rich.
Interesting. I love it. Okay, go on.
Because to be rich, you just to have idea
Okay.
to exchange some service for money, and to have this service, you don't need to have education or to be at school. So we know many people today that they didn't go at school, but they are billionaire. And to manage them film or them company, they just employ people who go to school or people who have education.
Yeah.
So if you are be or you will be able to fund some need and give answer for that, you don't need go to school uh, before be rich or something like that. And
Okay.
with your money, you can travel to the whole world. If you have money, even if you haven't education, you can travel and just have someone by your side who translate you what you need for your business or for your meeting to when you want to meet other, or what you want when you want to be to do business for with other. Yeah, that's my point of view.
It's
Thank
a
you.
very nice one. A very nice point of view. I love you, Bernardin. Thank you so much for letting us know what you think about that topic. That was interesting and insightful. Yeah, Miss Isabel, it's up to you.
Okay, hello everyone. Are you getting me?
Hello. Yeah, sure, we
Okay,
can.
yeah. Um, I'm very glad to be among you tonight. This is my first time, and I really appreciate Mr. Ade, the opportunity that you give to us. So about the topic of tonight, what do what can I say about that? I think that all of us here, we or we have been students and we are graduates, but none of us is rich. Can I say that?
How do you know? You know if Jethro is a millionaire in euros, you don't know if Bernadette is a billionaire, for instance. How do you know, Miss
Forbes,
Isabel?
Forbes, don't tell that. Don't. I
Maybe
think that
Razak is a billionaire, for instance. You don't know.
maybe. So I'm sorry. No, I think that school can give us many opportunities that we can use to have money, or some opportunities to travel or to get a good jobs. Okay. uh I know that school is very important because with school we get the knowledge, we get some friends, we have some relationships, which is very important in life,
Definitely, yeah.
and so on. But about money, it is not really schools which gives us money, but also how we use the knowledge we get in school, and
Mm.
also some relations we have with someone. For example, if you have someone like Mr. Ade who is your friend, and he can help you to have some opportunities. Maybe Dangote is his father, so you can
Amen. I
use
receive it.
so you can use
That's
this
prophetic.
relation to have some opportunities, or to maybe to achieve your goals in life. So yes, school is very important in life, but we need to know our goals and how we can use the knowledge we get in school to achieve our goals. Thank you so much.
Interesting. That was also very insightful. Thank you, Miss Isabel. I'll give the floor to
You're
Mr.
welcome.
or Miss Manuel Kwaku. But before that, just big shout out, special shout out to my man from Benin, Simon Dake. He said best live. Yeah, thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
So,
Come on.
hello everyone.
Hello. Okay, so it was Mr.
Uh,
Manuel finally
yeah,
because I was
Mr.
hesitating.
Manuel. Yeah. Uh, for my part, I'm a student. So, my opinion about that is school is very important because school learn has many cultures about mathematics, physics, and all of this. At school, we learn so much uh, of things that can help us today and tomorrow, and for other things that we meet in in our life. Yeah. So as for my experience, I learned many things at school. So for instance, I learned, for example, mathematics is very important to have the intelligence to calculate and all of this.
But
Um,
can that make you
be like,
rich, Mr. Manuel? That's the question. Can mathematics make you rich?
but well, so mathematics is very important, but to be rich, we have to come to uh, additionate very many things to mathematics. Be like French, English, um, some cultures. Yeah. So mathematics can make us rich. Yeah, yeah, in a sense.
Okay.
And yeah. So school is very important. Well, school
Okay.
make us very safe in the society.
All right.
It's my opinion. Yeah. So that's
Okay.
it.
Nice one. Thank you, Mr. Manuel. Our time is fast spent. I'll give the floor to
Welcome.
Razak. Yeah, thank you, Manuel. That was nice. That was interesting. Razak, it's up to you.
Okay, hi everyone.
Hello.
For me, I can before other one just to clarify what rich can make, what I understand by rich. For me,
Okay.
rich have a many type of rich. We have a rich of knowledge. We have a rich of money. We have a rich of person.
No,
So
we are
all
speaking about money. When I
okay,
mentioned the word rich, when Ade mentioned the word rich, it means money. I love money, bro.
okay,
It's money.
okay.
Dollars.
Okay, that's good. So For me, school can make rich because school give us the tools that we can use to organize our life
Okay.
to be rich. For example, if you want to be a career man, if you want to have a path like a career, you can be excellent at school. You can start by the what I'm saying. You can start with one company, and you can work hard to be a MD in this company.
Yeah.
So if you
Okay.
be a MD, you can be rich because you can have a lot of money. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you can also have use the tools that school give you to organize your company, to organize your startup, who can help you to be and go and to what I'm saying to be to do a level money in the a Wall Street market to finance your company. So for me, school can make us rich, and school give us tools that you can use to be a rich man.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you so much, Mr. Razak, for your input. I love it. We also have Melissa Pono who want to join the live, but our time is fast spent. Melissa Pono, sorry. It'll be next time, okay, next week, Thursday, because we have our weekly live every Thursday, tous les jeudis soirs de 20h à 21h, heure de Paris, 19h à 20h, heure de Cotonou. So, Miss Melissa Pono, toutes mes excuses. I'll not be able to add you to the podium because our time is fast spent. Uh, and we have to yeah, get going very soon. So, before we call it a day, I just want to give you guys the floor, okay, for the last time. If you have, something to add, I don't know. Peut-être que quelqu'un a un truc à rajouter. Neige, Jethro, Mr. Achu, Bernardin, Isabelle, Manuel, Razak. Just 30 seconds, please. If you have something to add to what you said previously, the floor is yours.
Okay, I want to answer for one question. When you
Okay.
ask if math can make us rich.
Yeah.
Yes, math can make us rich because first
Okay.
you can use
How?
math to in the computer sciences, for example, we use a lot of arithmetics, and
Okay.
to you can use it to do a good algorithm that can help you to solve one problem of the world. The second
Okay.
part, you can also use the math on in the side of geometric to do a good architectural things to get money and be rich. So you can also use math to count or to what I'm saying to read your money in a bank account. So that is
Okay, interesting. Thank you, Razak, for your input. Yeah, anyone else? Nej,
Yes,
Bernardin, yeah, bro, Jethro, yeah, go ahead, please.
yes. Uh, like it was like I didn't get the question at the first well, when I was answering for the first time, but
Okay,
now with the intervention of everybody, I see that you point out the the word rich. So for me, I was trying to show the importance of school, of going to
of school.
school
Yeah.
and getting education and stuff like that. But school, like school doesn't make anyone rich, but school
Okay,
gives you, as everybody has said, school gives you the tools, the resources, and like everything to embrace life, to earn a living, and like to live normally. But school doesn't make us rich. We have to uh, do more than going to school, like think by ourselves and by the grace
okay.
of God too. And all of that can make us rich. But school alone doesn't make us rich. So that's what I wanted to add before living the life. Thank you.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. School alone cannot make us rich, but school will give
No.
us a leverage. Ça vous donne un
Yes, that's it.
avantage. It gives us a
Yes.
leverage that we can use to actually become great. And we have Jack. He says, I still have the microphone issue. Yeah, no problem, Jack. So you can join us next week, Thursday, we meet here live every Thursday. Okay, it's a weekly live session. So from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Paris time, and from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Benin time, or I think Lagos time also as well. So next week Thursday at the same time, at the same hour. Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un qui a un dernier mot à rajouter? 10 secondes, 15 secondes before we call it a day. Mr. Achu,
Uh,
Mr. Manuel. Yes, Project Roya.
I would like to do a suggestion. When we speak and we put some wrong words, I don't know, you can just stop us and give us correction, and I think it will be better for all of us.
Actually,
Be-
what I
because
do is that I don't stop people, okay? I let them
okay,
express themselves, but I take note of your mistakes, and I did it, okay? J'ai pris note de
okay,
quelques petites erreurs là, mais je vais
okay.
revenir là-dessus après que tout le monde ait parlé, en fait, ouais.
Okay, okay.
So I always take note of, some of your mistakes, but I don't
Yeah.
like stopping people when they are
People,
speaking
yes,
because they
yes.
can lose, their train of thought, and
And that's
it is counterproductive. C'est contre-productif en fait. Like
it's
that's
true.
why I don't love stopping people. Well, that was a nice
Okay,
expression.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So Isabelle, Neige, Bernardin, Manuel. Alors, s'il n'y a plus rien d'autre, we are going to call it a
Yeah.
day. Okay. Neige, okay, all right. Yeah, please go. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to. Um, I need to say, school makes you rich in knowledge because
Okay.
knowledge gives powers, like we know, but it's not an imperative way to become rich. If you need to become rich, you must have grace. So I'm Christian, so
Okay.
I I believe on grace. So that's all for me.
Yeah, it is the grace of God that makes us rich without
Yes,
adding sorrow to it. Yeah, interesting. Nice one. Thank you, Nej. And I can
what?
also see the comment of Nadej over here. She said, "Thank you, coach. I appreciate if you keep up the good work as you're already doing." Yeah, thank you, Nadej. That's very encouraging. And I always receive your messages inbox all the time. You guys, not Nadej, but I receive many messages of encouraging, many kind words. That's very encouraging, very motivating, and that's what keep us going. So thank you guys for always joining. Thank you guys for always wanting to give it a try, to practice and all of that. That is what gonna help you. So yeah, before we call it a day, I'll just like to come back on a few, okay, just some little mistakes that you guys made. The first person said, "Thank you to giving me the floor." Merci de m'avoir donné la parole. Ce n'est pas thank you to giving me the floor. It is thank you for giving me the floor. Okay, thank you for giving me the floor. Say thank you for giving me the floor. The next person said to go school, aller à l'école. It lacks the preposition to, okay? It's supposed to be to go to school, to go to school, okay? To go to school. Like going to school is not gonna make you rich. It's not going school, it's not gonna make ce n'est pas going school en fait, c'est going to or go to, okay? That's right. That's how you have to put it. So, une autre petite erreur, c'est une petite erreur de prononciation. La personne voulait prononcer le mot voyager, and the person said travel. Travel, okay? It is travel, okay? Travel, travel, travel. Et je comprends parfaitement parce que tantôt en anglais, le A se prononce comme A, tantôt c'est A, tantôt c'est, c'est E, okay? Lorsqu'on dit par exemple about, okay? But in this case, it is travel, okay? Travel, travel, travel. Ce n'est pas travel, c'est travel, travel. Interesting. And une autre petite erreur, quelqu'un a dit field of geometry. La personne voulait parler du domaine en fait, like my field of work. Ce n'est pas field, it is field. Field, okay, field. Mon domaine, my field of work or my field of study or my field of, I don't know, whatever. So it is field, field, field. Une autre petite erreur aussi, c'est quelqu'un qui parlait, enfin, la personne avait du mal à finir la phrase, donc je l'ai aidé. Je tiens à revenir là-dessus parce que c'est une expression hyper intéressante que vous pouvez garder et utiliser au quotidien. The person was speaking and elle essayait de, enfin, ça sortait pas, mais elle voulait reformuler la phrase. Donc, elle a dit, OK, let me put it that way. Je vais le dire ainsi. Let me put it that way. C'est vraiment une très belle expression que vous pouvez utiliser, en fait. Let me put it in another way. Laisse-moi le redire autrement ou laisse-moi le dire autrement. Let me put it in another way, or let me put it that way, or let me put it in another way. Laisse-moi le dire autrement. So, c'est aussi une très belle expression. And I think, yeah, that's it. And I also heard a very nice verb, which is to further your education. OK, ça dit poursuivre les études, en fait. To further, let me put it in the chat. To further your education. Yeah, to further your education. J'ai souhaité un petit A, but whatever. To further your education. To further your education. So, guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for stopping by. It is always a pleasure to help you boost your speaking skills in English. And I can't wait to have you guys next week, Thursday, again for another big show, another live show. And next week, the format is going to change a little bit. Okay, we are going to be having a special guest from Sweden. She's a very good friend of mine. She lives in Sweden and she's hot. Like, yeah, she has many things to share with us. She's gonna reveal her own experience, how she learned English and all of that. So, and for sure, we'll be having a debate and one more bonus, which is a surprise. So, guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by, and see you next week, Thursday, same time, same hour, same place. Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Goodbye. Bye bye.